what I was going to say is he's trying to say, oh, I'm implementing frame and stuff. Let's give real value and real good advice. The number one thing you should monitor when talking to your crush or a girl you want is talking slower. When you're nervous, you talk faster and she picks up on that and then she makes it extra embarrassing for you. Look out, he's like speed running the cringe. And this is like, to me, it's so weird that when he's giving us advice, he won't mention, well, what I did wrong was I'm talking too fast and blah, blah, blah. He won't give them the advice. He's talking about I'm holding frame and he's trying to show you the good stuff he's doing.
Right. If it worked out in the end, if he did have an honest approach, that would still be really interesting and beneficial for people. Even, if it worked out in the end, if he does get the girl's number.
But I always say, Leo, like there's no point in getting numbers and accumulating trauma with women because it makes you a worse player over time. Same with, there's no point in fucking a lot of women because then what's really happening is, let's say when I was like a bodybuilder, I didn't have my own place. So I'd fuck a lot of women, but I wouldn't be able to sustain them because I was broke.
Me too.
And so what happens when you can't sustain a woman? You lose them to a dude who can.
Yeah.
So you actually take 6 months to heal from that trauma because that was your crush. That you only have one crush.
Binge eating,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
So I'm like, there's no point in being a player if you can't sustain the women because you're becoming a worse player over time and there's more like inhibition, right?
Wow.
Zherka, I got to tell you this. When I was at the peak of my quote-unquote playa phase, it was 2016. I was a bouncer and a busboy.
Hell yeah.
I shared a room and a house with 9 guys, and I lived in San Francisco, where all the girls that are attractive work at Google or Facebook, and they're pulling in $160K a year. I was so insecure about my position in life that all the dates I went on had to involve alcohol.
Yeah.
I had to try to have sex with them the first night because I knew that
In
if
the
they
alleyway.
saw whatever it took,
Anywhere, yeah.
because if they came back to my place and saw how I lived, probably wasn't getting laid, definitely wasn't going to be able to date them.
Yeah, no, I have the same story. And it was traumatizing for me how they loved muscular guys when they're young, but as soon as they're 22 years old, they walk into that VIP section with the businessmen in the suits and ties that are 30, 35, 40, and they never come back. And all the guys in the gym, they're just on the dance floor, like with the bros. Hey, should we play Frisbee with the frat bros?
20
and I was
25,
shook.
yeah.
I was like, wait a minute. The skinny nerds in the suits and ties took everything, and they had so much money. The next day, the women would be flown out to different remote parts of the earth. So these women could never be contacted again. The businessmen, Wall Street guys, fucked the shit out of all of them. And the Chads would wait like hungry dogs fighting for the fat bitch at 3 a.m. When the lights turn on. They would. How many Chads go for a fat ugly bitch at 3 a.m. at the club?
How many times have you gone for that fat ugly bitch?
It's the move. Thankfully, I had a couple, I had a cute haircut back then and I paid more attention to how I dressed. I was able to, Zherka, maybe secure myself a 5.5 came last call. But, there were nights when it was hard to get her through the hallway. She was so
You're
healthy.
a funny guy, so you've had 9s. Because funny is the hack. Every girl is going through trauma always, and funny is I've seen girls not leave a corner of a party when I'm being funny. White women, I told you this, they wouldn't go to the cocaine table. You white women love cocaine, but they wouldn't want to miss out on the jokes. And I'm like, is joking more powerful than cocaine?
Yeah, it's dopamine, baby. It's the same stuff.
It's interesting. In Zherka's world, he sees civilization existing as an ant farm in a bar on any given Saturday night. There's the rich guys, there's the cocaine table, the funny guys, the bodybuilder. And he's speaking in generalities, but those sorts of dynamics generally exist.
Right?
They're archetypes.
They exist 100%.
Like, for example, when you enter the archetype of a status guy, like a YouTuber, me, you, we stopped.
Leo's in there too.
Well, no, because you said this earlier. So it's us right now. We're the bouncers right now.
Sorry, Leo. Fuck off for a second, buddy.
Yeah, check it out. Although I'd rather hire you for the bouncing job.
Hey, are you sure about that? I got that jujitsu.
Check this out, though. When he said, I used to care more about how I dress and stuff, as soon as you get clout, I stopped dressing up nice when I got clout.
You don't need to.
Dude, you could be in flip-flops. If you have 100,000 followers on YouTube or Twitter or whatever, you could be in flip-flops and fuck every bitch in LA.
Maybe not on Twitter. I will push back on 100,000 Twitter.
Why? Oh yeah, you're right about that. Not
Those
Twitter.
can be gamed pretty easily.
Yeah, no, not Twitter followers, but
YouTube,
Yeah.
Instagram, probably.
Yeah.
You could deceive some chicks on Instagram.
that's the sad part. Is like how many guys have a nice fade and nice Jordans, and they just get their chicks robbed by YouTubers. Who
It
are,
happens, dude. Yeah.
You
we
know-
barely shower. We do half a shower.
And let's also, yeah, it's tough now. Something that's happened recently is that it used to be if you locked down a pretty girl in your town, wherever you live in the country, Zerka, the only other guys you were competing with were the local business owners and maybe some of the college boys when they came back home for Thanksgiving break. But now, with social media, the highest level guys on earth potentially have access to your chick. So I guess it's more important than ever, I would say, to make sure you lock down a good chick.
And you have lordship over her, meaning
Oh,
it
yeah,
has
this
to
is
be
what
your
I wanna
house.
talk about.
No
Feudal lordship.
roommates.
That's
what you need.
No roommates. It has to be your house. And then if you provide, their chicks, they want a nest. If you provide a nice nest, you can hold it down. But studies are showing 75% divorce rate before we had cell phones. Now with Instagram and cell phones, what do you think it's at?
Well, 75 seems a little high before cell phones. It was probably closer to like 48%, right, Zerka?
That's what they say.
Okay.
They say it's half. It's not even close. It's way darker than you think.
Yeah.
Wow.
Remember, Kellogg's buys studies all the time. They fake 95% of these. Remember when they said eat cereal instead of bacon and eggs because they have fats in it?
It's part of a balanced breakfast. Captain Crunch.
No, but
and
that's
fucking
how
Cinnamon
everyone.
Toast Crunch.
That's how everyone got so obese because
Right.
Kellogg's bought the science.
Yeah.
dude. When they're telling us dating statistics, I don't trust it. I'd rather go with what I see out there. I can close my eyes. 4,000 students from my high school. None of them are married.
Sure.
Do you have any friends who are married?
I do.
They're all divorced, destined for divorce.
Well, one of them's still going strong. One of them's
How many years?
Well, he got married in 2022, April.
Oh, just recently.
Yeah, just recently. And I had his wife. I have seen her go to brunch with a couple shiners.
What is it? Oh, he's hitting her.
I think
Because that's how. No. You know what's funny is.
he's my buddy. He's not his wife.
You know what's funny is look at the studies on women who get beat up by their men. They don't leave them.
Yeah, it's
So I'm like, I love you, babe. I gotta do this.
What are you implying there, Mr. Zerka? What are you?
I'm saying if you want to keep
Middle
her,
Eastern way,
you gotta
guys.
do a
It's the
couple
Middle
rounds.
Eastern way.
Okay,
Equality.
I want to say right now on the podcast that for legal reasons, the Leo and Danny show. I am on probation right now, Zerka. So
Yeah.
I want to
Why?
say that,
What
We'll
the
tell
fuck?
you.
it's a
Crazy.
long story. I want to say that I do not advocate domestic violence.
Where
and
am
I do
I?
not
What the
think
hell?
it is an effective way to maintain a romantic relationship.
It's not.
No, that's me. That's what I think.
Sure. So Fez, what we're talking about right now, I want to hear. I want you to turn your brain inside out for the audience.
Okay.
What's ringing true that we're saying for you?
If you've been listening to John,
Yeah, so for me, like for example, marriage for me, it's always been an interesting subject for me because like a lot of people love to get married, right, at a very young age, and but then it doesn't work out in the end. But what is the reason why? I mean, there's no connection in love because so much time that they've been together. Magic goes away over time because everybody knows that you have to explore your horizons with other people.
So, are you saying that you're waiting patiently for the right one, and once
Yes.
you find her, the magic will never go away?
No, it will go away eventually.
I don't like his fatalist attitude toward her.
wow,
It doesn't have to go away.
you could.
My
stay-
parents are still married. They're in their
Oh, wow.
70s.
Congratulations.
They love each
mine.
other. They have a retirement home. Leo's parents are still married.
Based on what I see, marriage usually doesn't last long. For example, like the marriage with my older brother, his marriage is a lie, kind of. But
No, our parents are all married because they didn't have Instagram.
Right,
Apparently,
it's true.
Instagram dominated the female mind.
Yeah, it's an infidelity machine, dude. It is.
I hate complaining because it's guys like us cleaning up.
It's true.
A lot
We're
of chicks
getting
would pick their Instagram over their boyfriend, I bet.
Instagram over that. Would
Yes,
that's
most,
true.
yeah.
So-
if he's like, you can't use it ever again if you want to be with me.
Fez, I don't think you have anything to worry about, though. I think most girls, they start dating you. I mean, it's not like they're going to see anything better in their Instagram feed.
you see my
You shouldn't
Instagram?
have laughed so hard at that.
So good.
Are we getting some pussy next time I see you? Are we going to fucking hunt these
Yes.
broads?
All right, I'm down.
Okay, and I need you aggressive. Like I need you to be like, "Hey, you don't talk to no one else at the fucking bar, bitch." You're gonna talk like that.
Oh my god. Hey, well, you know what I told him about just
Speed run.
fashion wise that he should dress like DJ Khaled. Like
Yeah,
that,
if you
right?
pretend you have money,
Yes.
they're so stupid, bro. They'll believe anything.
dress like DJ Khaled, bro.
You know what's funny is the fastest way to get laid is lying.
Yeah, unfortunately.
You know, like,
I used to do that with my buddies. I'd be like, "Yo, can I get a photo with you, bro?" And then she'd suck his dick, and then she'd come to me and she'd be like, "So who was he?" I'm like,
Damn.
"That's my best friend." Fucking dumb bitch.
That was the only thing King Croc learned from John Anthony is just to lie about what
lie.
your job is and where
Oh,
you
he
live.
teaches lying.
He just
Yeah.
teaches lying,
Wait,
yeah.
you're one of his customers?
No, we
No,
knew-
Our
he's
friend King
not.
Croc was.
Yeah, we had a
Oh.
friend who told us everything about it, and one of the things was to lie. What's
Well-
the biggest lie you've ever said to a woman, Danny?
Oh, I used to lie all the time. I used to say I was Uriah Faber's personal attorney to chicks.
Awesome, dude.
Yeah, I had MMA fighter Uriah Faber, and then all the time I would lie. Like the chicks would be like, "Hey, I spoke to your lawyer earlier." He's like, "Who?" They're like, "Oh, the 19-year-old skinny kid," and he's like, "Fucking daddy," and have to
That's
give me a
hilarious.
talk.
That's hilarious.
I used to lie that I owned the nightclub.
That's smart.
You look like a guy who would own a
That's
nightclub, though. So
That's for sure.
Just like you
Danny
should
is
fucking,
pretty
you should
control
lie.
of
You should absolutely say you're the son of like a real estate mogul from Havana.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You should
Why
be
not?
Cuban.
You know how easy it is? Every time someone gets kicked out by the bouncers and it's my day off, I would just stand up and be like, "Yeah, yeah." And then in the obviously there's music, so you can't hear what I'm yelling. But everyone would be like, "Oh my God, he kicked out another person that's the owner of the nightclub." And I just sit back down, right? You just have to lie. You have to just have that status where she goes, "Oh, this guy's a millionaire." And then when she's sucking your dick, right as you're busting, you go, "I'm broke."
No, actually, funny story about that one. I used
Gotcha.
to go to bars when I was young. Same age as Austin back in the day. And I used to go to bars and lie what I did because I already know that LA girls will never go out with me.
Are you a
despite
good
that I
liar?
work in a grocery
Like,
store.
I'm not a
What?
Are you a good liar?
Well, they say I was gonna be like a professional car driver.
Wait,
one
do
day.
you want to come to a party I'm going to right now
Oh my God.
Oh,
in
shit.
the hills? So there's going to be two girls. We're going to be on live stream.
go do the live stream with
Do
me.
it,
Go do
bro.
it.
Does he actually want to meet girls, or
Yeah,
is this
yeah,
like
go
a
do it.
joke?
Go do
He
it.
wants to be on a live stream.
Yeah, go on a live stream.
Can we all go? Can the
No,
boys-
you're going.
Actually, you know what? It's not my live stream, but I'm a horrible friend. So do you guys want to come?
dude.
I'm busy right now. I can't, but
Yeah.
Fez is going.
Well, you better edit out that part where he says he's busy. You can't leave that in the fucking VOD.
What about
Do you want to
Austin?
come with
wanna
me?
come?
These girls are hot.
You got to go.
What do you mean you're busy? We're friends. You have to come.
Oh, is that how it works?
What is going on?
Now you.
No, it's my buddy Keel Mike. He's got two girls. I'm sure he's not going to mind. You can come.
A virgin is you're a powerful figure.
Because I know if you don't come, I'm going to try and fuck one of them.
Yeah, so it'll help if you're there.
I can't fuck anything in LA. I don't trust these bitches at all.
No, it's all good. Thank you. Appreciate it.
It was great meeting you.
Yeah.
And
sure.
whoa, that's Hapkido grip.
Hey, this has been John Zerka, Danny Mullen, Fez Cubed, Austin and Dino.
This is the Hapkido podcast.
Hapkido Podcast. Subscribe to the Leo and Danny Show if you haven't. Subscribe. Hit that subscribe button. We love you guys. It's been a
John
lot of fun.
Anthony lifestyle. Keep doing what you're doing because I had no idea he teaches lying.
Smart.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I teach.
Teach lying. All right. Peace.